instance, the whole issue over broadband and the rollout of broadband or not, as is happening, I think is going to continue to dog this government. Barry, what do you think about what is happening or what hasn't happened at this point? Do you think maybe the government has got this wrong?
Well, I don't know how you could suggest the government has gotten it wrong.
Well, in that they're in a tendering process now with one bidder.
Well, that's not the government's fault. I mean, the National Broadband Plan is ambitious by any measure. It aims to put broadband into every house, school and business in the country. That's a huge project. Now, the people who were originally involved in the tender process, it was obviously too big for them to handle, and for various reasons they've exited the process. But that's not the government's fault. And I don't think you can blame the government for being ambitious on it. I mean, they've decided that this is what needs to be done. I think everybody agrees that this is what needs to be done. Like, if we are to support, for example, rural communities around the country, viable towns and villages, they have to have access to this level of broadband.
All right, so we are where we are. Does it matter that we are now in a process with just one bidder?
I mean, it matters from the point of view that it's not ideal, because
there's that phrase again.
Yeah, but it's not. Like, none of us would want it to be like this, but that is the reality of the situation. We're faced with a situation
here. Is it worse than not ideal? Because I know if I was getting, for example, the bathrooms in my house done and I could only find one plumber to give me a bid, I would wait or a quote.
Yeah,
I would wait until I had another plumber to give me a quote.
That has been put out there. And Fianna Fáil proposed a good while ago that we would start the whole process again, which is only going to delay the rollout of the programme. So if you want a new bathroom, you can choose to wait a year or two to get a new bathroom, or you can start building one with the supplier you have, and that's what we want.
With your hands tied behind your back?
Your hands aren't tied behind your back. I mean, we don't have to take any price. Like, it's
well, you sort of do.
Well, you don't, because at the end of the day, if the bidder comes forward and it's a price that can't be met, it's a price that can't be met. So if your bathroom builder comes and says he wants to charge you €50,000 to put the bathroom in, of course you're going to say no.
But he could come to me with not the best price, and I know it's not the best price, and I have no other choice now.
That's a matter for negotiation, and that's what's going to happen.
I mean, the government is not in a negotiating position right now, is it? Because it only has one plumber to do the job.
But ultimately, you don't have to take that price. And if you have the choice between actually going ahead and negotiating a price now, or saying, let's start again and see if there are any other plumbers and we'll wait another 2-3 years, whatever it is, that's definitely a lesser option from our point of view.
Dana Brown?
Start the process.